Hello, everybody. So, you may not be seeing my face. Why? Because I have the camera flipped. Anyways, ow, my elbow. So, a viewer wanted me to, film my, drawings that I have in my notebook here. So, what is it? I don't know the phrase, but, something. I will say at first, all of these, like, not all of these are old, but, like, some of them are. Like, some of them at the very beginning. So, first here, we got, a good old OC, original character, if you don't know what the acronym means. Murder drones. Hold on. And deviating from that, we have a cave tubby concept, which is, hold on. If I can just look at the image here. Which is, this guy. I just kind of made a concept slash take on that character. Anyways, we have another Murder Drones OC, MK. Let's see. Very silly. Soldier who's very strange. Yeah, this is horrible writing. I'm gonna say that right now. Exotails form differently. This is like, okay, so I kind of expanded on this idea, kind of. Hold on. Since this is clear, I'm gonna, so let me just, using my camera, look at this, by the way. So this is kind of what the modern version, this is kind of what the modern version of this looks like. It was like a very old concept that I called Exsolver. You know, X instead of S, and then they start. Alright, and yeah. And then we got X. I'm very original, as you can see. This guy evolves into a character that I kept for a bit. And then we have this. I think a more recent me wrote this. Yeah. So this is Dust Trust Broken Limits. I'm assuming he, broke his limits. And then we have a Dipsy undead concept. So basically it's like a zombie. He can express his emotions. He is sentient. So, if you don't know, his head actually becomes Lake Dipsy, and his body becomes, Headless Dipsy. So, this is why I say this. He grows fins. And then, he can't move his, well, he can only move his eyes and head. Which doesn't make sense, because his head would fall off. Okay. And then we have, Lala, which, Jesus Christ, I messed her up. Like, her head is chomped out here. She's got this, that. And then we got a, like, an emotions kind of, like, version of my OC. It's like happy and, like, I don't know, maybe, like, yellow representing happy, blue representing sad, but I never finished the drawing. Okay. And then we got, I'm pretty sure this was a remake of the last drawing, but, yeah. And then we got a Horror Tale take. Horror Tale is very infamous for the creator drawing certain things, by the way. So in this take, he didn't actually lose his eye. Undyne failed. So, he still has most of his sanity. He kind of loses it sometimes. And then we got Eliza. Flowey still looks the same. But, I'm not sure if she experiences worse in this timeline, because, Sam actually makes the effort to protect her and shit. I got Springtrap here. Weasel drawing him. And then we got... This is old. This is very old. I draw way better than this now. Sicko Sonic. Basically my interpretation of an EXE. He likes to... He likes to fuck with people, that's all I'll say. He likes to mess with people, and that's Miles tells Prowler. Sicko doesn't actually like killing people. He never actually did. He just likes, fucking with them, which explains the blood. The blood isn't his. He just did it for a prank. And then we got I'm assuming a Snowden Dust Sands or something. And then we got whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what the hell this is. It's some kind of monster. And then we have Tinky Winky, because I know, I recognize the expression. And then we have this piece of trash. I really don't like any, I'll say this, I don't like any, take of Cool Kid that has, because, every take of Cool Kid is kind of, just forsaken, recopied, and some things changed nowadays. He apparently did not go missing. And I never finished writing him. I guess it was just a horrible idea. Okay. And then this is my most recent drawings. My more recent. Sans. Never finished the drawing because I got fucking bored. Don't ask what I wrote there. And then this is 23X. Well, this is supposed to be 23X. I never finished the drawing. I'll explain 23X's lore in a sec. And then we got John Doe swapped with Colossus, and Colossus swapped with John Doe. Yeah. And then my more recent, Infection AU that I made up. But it was kind of trash, I'm gonna be real. It was kind of trash. And then I made Tinky Winky, relatively early days. This was a recent take of mine. So, the infected version is this. I think I did pretty well in the infection. Because it's kind of inspired by Silent Type 0. And I got Dipsy. Total break from Silent Type a bit. Berserker, who's this Jason slasher. What if? So, he has an axe which references the 2009 Friday the 13th movie. His iconic machete, and then he has these claws which he can rip people in half with. And then we got Dipsy. He still has all of his organs. And then we had this guy who's inspired based off of, a horror movie or some shit. Not even horror, it was had a lot of fucking plot twists. And then we got MK, which is a remake. Don't ask why I do this. So, interesting thing about MK, she defies some of the rules of the solver. Sin can't actually control her for some reason. I don't know, faulty coding. That probably would enhance the solver, but I don't know. And then we got X. He doesn't like doing his job, basically. He's kind of like Uzi, in a way. And then we got these random sketches. I don't know. And then we got this Sans versus this Tinky Winky, scrap version, and that's it. That's all my drawings. So, okay, hold on. Let me go back to 23X here. Hold on a second. I gotta be quick with this because I only got 40 seconds left. I gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Shh, come on, load faster. Fuck. I'll give you a sec to read that. Alright. I'm gonna end the video here. Bye.